Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for Dan Fogler.
I thought we were going to watch the whole thing. I was very excited.
Welcome.
Oh.
Here,
Hello.
Dan. Okay, yay! That's awesome.
Did you like that?
I think you're
You can't-
absolutely
I have
ready
to-
for a new career.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How's everybody doing? Good. Good.
How does it feel to be here in Sofia, Bulgaria? Have you been here before?
Very lovely. It's a very beautiful place you have here.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
I am happy you think that.
Huh?
I am happy you think that.
Thank you. Yeah, I walked around. I saw the fountain and beautiful architecture. You guys, nice. You have nice, spacious places.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
We have a lot of also fans of Jейкъб Ковалски.
Okay, good.
Isn't that right? Tell me about him. How did he come into your life? And why did you like him? Why did you want to be him?
Well, that is a very interesting story. I was very happy to be him. Extremely happy. Like, I was at a time in my career when I was in a bit of a lull, and I needed a miracle. And I had my second daughter coming into the world, and she was very close to being born, and it was New Year's, and I was like, I had this tradition where I wish on a star on New Year's. Do you do that?
Not really, but
No, okay.
yeah.
Well, I do.
But we have
and I was that year I was like, please, Daddy needs a franchise. You know, I need something. And I'm like I'm a Star Wars guy. You know, that's
Yeah.
what I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, just put me on one of those shows coming up, something. But I wasn't specific enough. All I said was, Daddy
Franchise.
needs a franchise. And then, literally a month later, I got the call for the audition.
That is so cool. That
Yeah.
is
So, I basically manifested it. I manifested this role, and so it's a very magical thing. I play a muggle, but my life is extremely magical in real life. So that's the deal.
It was absolutely meant to be. Just a quick note, if you have questions for Dan, and I'm sure you do, the microphone is just here in the middle. If you need help with translation from Bulgarian, that's why I'm here. Ако искате и на български да зададете своя въпрос, няма никакъв проблем, ще помагам. Don't be shy. Otherwise, I will keep going. So, Jейкъб, like you said, he's without magical powers, yet he's, I would say, the most adorable character in the franchise. And he's in love. He's really in love. He's found his soulmate, yet, you know, they're very from different worlds. So tell me about Jейкъб and Queenie. How did you guys develop that relationship, and why do you think it's so special?
I think that what they did so well in creating the characters was that they created these archetypical characters that are really nostalgic and like have a place in all of our hearts, and I look at like Newt and Jейкъб. It's like Don Quixote and Sancho Panza.
It's true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Sherlock and Watson. You know?
And Dr. Watson, yeah.
Yeah. So say what?
Sherlock
Sherlock
Watson.
Holmes
Yeah,
and Watson.
yeah, yeah.
And so you have these characters that exist in the zeitgeist, and you watch us and you're like, oh yeah, that reminds me of that in a great way, and then we obviously put our mark on it. But it's set in the 20s, which is also like this really, nostalgic period. So it's got a lot going for it. So then when you come to Jacob and Queenie, you got a similar thing going on there. I think of, you ever seen Guys and Dolls?
Yeah.
You got Nathan, Detroit, and Adelaide, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you have this, and the shapes, the classic, the shapes you see, and it's a similar thing. You say, oh, I've seen this before, and I liked it, so you're rooting for us. And then Absolutely. It doesn't, I mean, it's, and because we got a lot going for us, I think people were, really wanting our relationship to succeed. And she is just perfect casting. Allison is like an angel in real life. And so it wasn't hard to be like, oh my God, she's an angel. And I love the idea that, she falls in love with him. It's kind of like love at first thought. For him, it's love at first sight.
Yeah.
And for her, she looks into his soul, and she's like, this is a good guy. I like this guy. He's got a big heart. And I think that's really sweet.
Yeah, I agree. That's incredible, and not very often nowadays.
Yeah.
We have brave people with questions.
Hello. So, speaking for Fantastic Beasts, which is a prequel for Harry Potter. And now everybody knows another series, Harry Potter, will be done. My question for you is, what do you want to see more in the series that wasn't done in the movies?
Right.
Because there wasn't much time.
Right, what do I want to see that didn't make it into the movies? That's a good question. I'd love to see a lot of the Azkaban stuff, It's like my favorite stuff is the Azkaban stuff. I'd love to see, just for selfish reasons, some kind of time turner is used, and just randomly you see Jacob, walking in the background of some scene somewhere. I would love to see that. I'd love to go deeper into the whole Hagrid stuff. He's one of my favorite characters. What about you? What are you excited to see?
I would actually like to see more of Hermione and her battle for the house elves.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Especially in Hogwarts.
Thank you for your question. You get a little present. Brought to you by the ever glamorous. Hey, where are you going? Let her through. VIP style. That's for you. Enjoy.
Next question, please.
Hello. My question is, how are your ping pong skills?
Oh, Nelly.
Balls of Fury.
Oh, damn it. I don't have any balls of fury, man. But I'll give you something else. He's talking about Balls of Fury. You guys seen this movie?
That's a
No one.
Yeah.
You're the only one in Bulgaria. Okay, so you should see this movie because it's something going on back there.
Yes.
You should see this movie because it's really hysterical. And you guys like Chris Walken? You ever seen, you know who Christopher Walken is? Hey,
Come
wow.
on, guys. We know who Christopher Walken is.
You got to see the movie just for him because he's hysterical in it. And that was one of the most fun times of my life. And I trained with a bronze medalist team of ping pong players, a husband and wife. And they had me playing pretty good. I was pretty unstoppable when I was...
That short in the movie.
Say what?
That short in the movie.
Yeah.
You were great.
I thought you were talking about my shorts.
No, short.
Gotcha. My shorts were horrible in the movie. But thank you, brother. Yeah, I was pretty damn good. My form was good. Thank you. You like fanboys? That's the fanboys, man. That's the closest thing I got to Balls of Fury. Here you go, brother. Enjoy. Pound.
Next question, please. Woo.
You like my model walk?
I do. I think
gotta
you
work
have a
on it.
career.
Hi. Since I am an actress myself, my question is more co-star wise. Which one of your co-stars would you say you are closest with?
Oh. Good question. From the Fantastic Beasts movie? Or from anything?
From any movie.
From any movie.
Huh.
Wow. Well, I will say that Alison Sudol, who plays Queenie, and I are very close. She's like my sister, and you know, we all live in London, and we have like it's fun. We have brunch and everything, and it's really nice that I see her all the time. Cooper Andrews. You know who Cooper Andrews is? He was with Ross Marquand and I on The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I've heard of the movie.
Yeah.
I think I would watch it, but...
It's a TV show, The Walking Dead.
Sorry.
11
but
series.
Think of watching it.
Seasons. Think about watching it. Yeah, Cooper has become my really close buddy, and also Ross is a buddy of mine. A lot of people had a lot of friends on that ensemble. It was a big ensemble of amazing people. I think I answered your question effectively.
Yeah. In general, I hope you're close with all your co-stars then.
It's hard, you know? People are people. It's all about, like, chemistry. Sometimes you get along better with other people. You know how it is.
Woo.
Grazie mille.
Next question.
I'm getting my steps in. Yo.
Hello, Dan. Big fan here. Really
Hey.
big fan.
Beautiful.
You seem like a very funny person, and you are great in so many comedic roles, and you're so funny to talk about. So I'll ask you a serious question.
Okay.
A serious question about your career as an actor. Can you tell us the hardest thing about being an actor, or some really other thing that was really difficult for you to overcome as an actor in your professional life?
Yeah. We have any people who are wanting to be actors? Someone, she came up earlier.
Who
Yes.
wants to be actors here? Raise your hand.
No one.
No, it's
Yeah, a
not
couple
that
people. Yeah, everyone online.
There are not that many.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'll say it like this. The reason that I got Jacob in Fantastic Beasts was because I had created a philosophy for myself that allowed me to be humble and just love the fact that I was in the mix. And another way of saying that is Philip Seymour Hoffman, may he rest in peace, who I adore. He said on the Actors Studio, the odds are you're not going to get every role. I mean, the odds are you're not going to get, you know, you may get one role in 100 auditions or even more. Like, so you go in there and you use it as an opportunity to perform. And you give it your all, and you lay it all on the line, and then you leave. And that was it. That was your performance, you know? And if they call you back, that's even better. Because, I mean, that's what happened with Jacob. Like, I auditioned, and I was like, I was amazing, but I'm not gonna get it. And I just walked away. And then they called me back, and I was like, all right, I'll fly across the country. And 6 times, 6 auditions. And I was like, okay, great, I'm just happy I'm here. And that's Jacob.
Thank you. Thank you. That was very sincere.
Yeah. That's for you, brother. Enjoy.
There we go. There we go. Next question, please.
Hi, so my question is a two-parter.
Okay.
The first part
You
of the
only get
question-
one gift.
That's okay. I'll settle for one. So my question is, if you were able to take anything with you from the set of Fantastic Beasts, and the second part of the question is, what was the thing that you actually wanted to take with you but couldn't?
Oh, that's a multi-layer. Wait, that's all the questions,
That's
right?
all the
Okay,
questions.
I got you. Okay, so what's what's hysterical is that on the Harry Potter movies, those kids were stealing stuff all the time.
That's why I'm asking. I've heard that.
And yeah,
Yeah,
like,
they've
like-
said this on stage as well, some of them
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
they like like Radcliffe was like notorious for just being like, "Whoops, broke my glasses," you know.
Or the one.
Yeah, like, "Oh, my wand's broke," and he just 20 wands, you know, up his sleeve. And then so they cracked down. They were like, so they started checking people at security. They started checking people's cars to see if, you know, they had anything in there. And so Malfoy, he did the young Malfoy, Tom, did a really funny joke on the security. Supposedly, he had Radcliffe hiding in his trunk.
Oh my God.
Okay? So he drives up to security, he's acting all suspicious, and he's just like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" And they're like, "All right, open up your trunk." He opens up his trunk, and Radcliffe jumps out. He's like, "He's trying to steal me!" I love that bit. So by the time they got to us,
Yeah.
we couldn't
You could.
take anything. I wanted to take a couple nifflers, but Colleen Atwood allowed me to keep my socks.
It's still something.
Yes. So I got my socks,
Well,
which were mismatched, so I got 2 pair.
Hey.
you take what you can get.
Exactly. Are you Slytherin? What are you? You're a Hufflepuff. You're a Slitherpuff. You're a Ravenclaw. I was totally wrong.
Next question,
Someday.
please.
So,
Hey.
hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Do I look like I'm okay?
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So, my question is also a bit with 2 parts. So, what was your most prized memory while filming the franchise? Like behind the scenes?
Yeah.
As maybe something with your co-stars. And what was the hardest obstacle you had to overcome as an actor when playing Jacob Kovalski? Because every role has that, I think.
Well, can you talk into the mic or you're breaking up?
I was saying, what was the hardest obstacle you had to overcome when playing Jacob Kovalski?
The hardest obstacle, I think the hardest obstacle would probably be as much as I love all the stunts and everything, you have to wear that harness underneath. Yeah, so it's very binding, you know, and they do a lot of wire work, you know, and as much as I love doing all the stunts and everything, I do not like wearing that harness. Because you have to act like you're not wearing it, you know? And it hurts you, you know, especially when you're pulling you and you're over 200 pounds.
Oh, no.
That stuff is harsh. But it's fun. It's very fun. That's the hardest thing. If that's the hardest thing, then I don't complain, you know? Here you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's nice and cool up here. And those lights. I'm gonna hang out for a second with you
If
guys.
you want, you can hang there.
No, I'll come back. I'll come back into the
Can we have the next
spotlight.
question?
Hello.
Morning or noon. So my question is, what are your tricks to get into character, like not only from Fantastic Beasts movie, but like from any other movie? What are you doing to feel your character and to do it?
I do her method. No, the Stanislavia method. No, I do. I've tried a little method back in my college days, but I found that I went the Olivier route and I just tried acting. But like, you never know when you're gonna get the inspiration for your character. I like people watching. You know, that's just watching other human beings and getting ideas. And I often try to start with myself and say, how is this character like me? Which is like Uta Hagen, you know, basically like sense memory. What was, like, do I have something in my memory or a friend that she reminds me of that you know, that I can project onto her to help you have the feelings that you need to have just meeting this person. Also, like with Jacob, I was like, I feel like I got him, but it wasn't until I was totally shaved down with the hair and the mustache, and I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, that's the guy. You know, you never know. Sometimes it's your shoes. You're like, oh, this is making me walk a certain way, you know, and then you have the character. Yeah, sometimes it's external and sometimes it's internal. Whatever works.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Here you are. You're welcome. I'm running out of Harry Potter stuff,
You have Fogler's fiction,
but I have
though.
other things here.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Good.
Yeah, damn good. How are you?
I'm a little bit nervous, but
Good.
I'm okay.
Good.
I wanted to ask because in the whole magical Harry Potter and Fantastic World universe, I'm a fan of magical creatures too, like Newt. And
Yeah.
I was wondering, what is the one magical creature that you and as Jacob would want to have?
Yeah, I think he really, I think Jacob got along really well with the demi-guys.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they became like a little duo there for a second in the first movie. And I think that, like, I can see them like playing cards or something. The demi-guys just knows what he's gonna put down, but Jacob's like, how do you keep on beating me? Like, I think that would be hysterical. And what would I like?
Yeah.
I think Pickett, you know, he would come in
Yeah,
handy.
yeah.
Put him in your pocket,
Always there
help
when
you
you need
get out
it.
of handcuffs if you need him to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're old enough for this. You want my comic book?
Yeah.
Fogler's Fictions. This is a comic book guy. Enjoy. Yay.
What is in Fogler's fiction? Tell us.
Fogler's Fictions is a compilation, a little smorgasbord of my comic book universe. So there's three stories. Moon Lake, which is like a Twilight Zone kind of story. Tales from the Crypt style.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
and
cool.
then the other one is Brooklyn Gladiator, which is like Rocky meets Blade Runner, which is really fun. And then you have the prequel to that, which is called Fishkill, which takes place right now, and it's like a modern detective noir story with a little bit of sci-fi.
Very nice.
Yes.
So you are very lucky, whoever gets Fogler's fiction. Next question, please.
Hello. I recently watched a TV show named Eric. It
Oh, yeah.
just came out, yeah. And I liked your performance very much. It was very captivating.
Thank you.
It's one of your darker roles as far as I know, so could you shed some light on how you prepared for it?
Does everyone know what he's talking about?
Yep. Do you? Eric on Netflix?
Yeah, there's a show called Eric
show?
that's on Netflix now. It's got Benedict Cumberbatch.
Everyone watch it.
Is the lead. It takes place in the 80s. And I grew up on Sesame Street and The Muppet Show and all that. And this universe of Eric is basically, we're working on, the way it was pitched to me was Benedict is like a Jim Henson character, and you, Dan, are like a Frank Oz character, and you've been working together, and you're working on this morning show, kids show, that rivals Sesame Street and The Muppet Show. I was like, yes! I would absolutely love to be involved with this show. They're like, it gets dark. I was like, I don't care. I want to, I got to learn how to do all that puppet work, and that was just a dream for me because I just like I love that stuff, like the Dark Crystal and the Muppet movie and like all the, so that was really cool for me to do voices and so I would have signed on just for that. And then I like to stretch my muscles and do darker stuff. Like, did you like me doing darker stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just had another follow-up question. When they pitched it to you, did they tell you about the twist at the end?
They did, but it was described differently to me. And it was described much sadder. The editing kind of made it, the audience wonder, wait a minute, why did he jump out the window there? But I think it works, I did know that yeah, it's such a sad character. Oh my God, I gave it away because...
Yeah, don't say more.
I'm so sorry. Now you can't watch it. No, yeah, it's really, no, that's just, I'm a subplot. You got to watch it for the whole thing. But yeah, it's pretty heart-wrenching. If you like darker stuff, I did a run in Hannibal, which is a cool TV show. And check out The Offer on Paramount Plus. I play Coppola.
He plays a fantastic Francis Ford Coppola. If you guys haven't seen The Offer, it's a big mistake.
Yeah, The Offer is a TV show. Here you go, brother. Enjoy. The Offer is a TV show that tracks the making of The Godfather. So if you're a fan of The Godfather, check out that series.
Absolutely. If I have time, I will ask you more things about The Offer, but let's hear some more questions.
Hello, my question
Hi.
is, what's your favorite magic spell from the Fantastic?
Yeah.
And did you manage to learn any Bulgarian words?
Yeah, da. But come on.
Well done. Hey.
Yeah, wait. What was the first question again?
The magic spell.
The question was the spell?
Yeah. I like ridiculous. I think I love that because I think it's hysterical. And it kind of sound like Dracula when you do it. Ridiculous. And then what else? I like all the Accio. Like I'll be in my house and just be like Accio remote control. And then someone would bring it to me.
Does it work?
No, never. But I like doing that. It's fun. Wait a minute. I can't tell if you're old enough for this. How old are you? Don't answer that. Yeah. You're an adult. Sorry, you were very far away.
question, please.
I'm so sorry. Oh, man. I gotta get glasses. Yeah.
Go for it.
Hello, Mr. Fogler. It's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I have two questions. The first one is, could you share more about that actual moment when you realized you wanted to act and the first action when you go into the movie industry?
Wait, what was the second part? When I go to the movie and...
No, that was only the first question. About your first actions, you know, when you just started your career.
Okay.
You know, your first...
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I was sitting there as a toddler watching Looney Tunes. You know, like Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny and I was watching that and I loved it.
Oh, yes.
And that was my babysitter, basically. And I'm watching it, and then I saw Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc did all of those voices. And I was like, oh my God! Well, you know, in my little brain, I was like, I want to do that. I want to be someone who can do a million different voices. And so right there, it was solidified in my brain as a child that I wanted to do that.
Yes, I can understand.
Yeah.
My other question is about, what would you say to a person? Is it hard for a person if they want to start an acting career in a whole different country from their own? Is it difficult? Is it too difficult? I don't know, I just asked you. What do you think?
To start acting in a whole different country from Hollywood? Is that what you're talking about?
No, for example, I'm living in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
About,
and you feel like you're far away from where it's happening?
I mean, if it would be too hard for me to start a career in a whole new country to me.
No, you have nowadays, what I wish I had, you have the internet. I mean, you could be an internet sensation globally around the world like that.
Yeah, auditions and everything like that.
Well, yeah, auditions are, you can send in auditions. All I'm doing is taped stuff nowadays.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you send in a tape, you know,
Yes.
to the right person.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.
Keep going.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're running down here, we're running down. You want a comic book?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Who doesn't want a comic book?
Enjoy. Wait a minute. Wait. How old are you? Don't tell me. Okay, you're fine. It's rated R. It's a rated R book. Yeah.
Next question, please. And because I see there is a lot of people and we will run out of time, please one question each.
Okay, so my name is David. Hey there. Have you ever tried auditioning for Watson in one of the recent Sherlock Holmes movies? Because I feel you would do a very good Watson.
Yeah, they're doing, thank you, thanks. They're doing, I think they're doing another Downey Jr. Jude Law. And they like, I think they're doing another one of those. So it might be a while before I get to wear those shoes, but I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that is definitely a character I'd like to take a stab at.
And really quick, who is your favorite Muppet?
My favorite Muppet?
Yes.
It's a tie.
Who are they?
Between Animal and Gonzo.
Oh, my man. Gonzo the Great, the best. The second one is Animal.
Yeah.
I hope to go back there someday.
That's my best. My best Gonzo. Here you go. Here you go. You want a comic book? Okay, brother. Enjoy. Just a few questions here, a few gifts left here. I may have to open up.
I don't think our next question here will be for a comic book. So.
Okay, no comic books.
Yeah, I don't think I'm old enough for a comic book.
No.
Okay, I'll give you a sticker.
Yeah. Hi, Dan. I'm a big fan of Hannibal.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe she doesn't have,
Yeah,
she
what the
can
heck?
have a
Oh.
comic book.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you if you could play any other Hannibal character, who would you play?
Wow. Who would I like to play?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to play like a detective. You know, I'd like to take a stab at one of those detectives. Yeah. There's a weird, dark, shadowy part of my brain that's just like, say Hannibal. Say it. And I'm just like, no, that's weird. Don't say that. But yeah. You get a sticker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though you watch Hannibal,
That's
so.
a dark show. It's a very dark show. Yeah. Enjoy. You're welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
So my question is, what have been your favorite role in your career so far?
I just played, Coppola. I mean, listen,
Yes.
I got a place in my heart for all of these guys. Like, Luke is very, I feel like Luke is definitely a shade of me from The Walking Dead. Jacob, I mean, he's like basically my great-grandfather. And then, and Coppola, that was a role of a lifetime. That was like jumping into a time machine. I did a movie called Take Me Home Tonight. That was like a nonstop party. I really enjoyed that. That was fun. Played Barry. I'm very funny in that movie. If you want to see me be funny. And then I just did a movie about Bob Dylan. Okay, with Timothy Chalamet plays Bob Dylan, and I got to play his manager, Albert Grossman, and that was a really fun part. And I can't wait for people to see that. So I'll say that. That's my favorite.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You want a comic book or this other thing?
I don't really care. You can give me a comic book.
Okay, but you're old enough.
I don't. How old are you?
I mean, I'm not sure what's in the comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you get this. This is my card for the Walking Dead thing. Here you go. Enjoy that.
Next question, please.
Hello, can I ask you what is your favorite movie?
Of all time?
Yes.
The Godfather.
I mean, I love The Godfather, but if I had to answer, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Love that movie. I love Raiders. Yeah, tied with Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Can you guess who my favorite actor is?
No. I don't know.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
All right, I'll still give you a... Wait, how old are you? Oh, shit. Hey, give me one of those pictures. Hey, back there. Give me one of the headshots or whatever thing. Just give me a thing. Applause for Audrey, everybody. Audrey. There you go. Yeah, good. We have more questions or what?
We have a lot more questions from what I can see.
All right, hold on. I need more stuff.
So just bring the box.
All right. Here, just hand me all that stuff. The stuff on the top there. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Okay.
Hey, guys, we have more comic books.
All right. Here, enjoy.
Thank
Yay.
you. Next question, please.
Okay. So, first, hi. It's really nice to see you.
Hi.
And my question is a bit different than the others, I think. I saw that you have a Spider-Man t-shirt. So my question is, how would you feel if you have a chance to like get into the MCU or some other Marvel property? Or how do you keep your cool when the scene is just hilarious?
What was the last part?
How do you keep your cool when the scene is way too hilarious to do?
Okay, that's several questions.
Yeah.
So yes, I would love to be in the Marvel Universe, or any of those universes, DC, Star Wars. Love to be in all that.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot.
And then I tend to laugh my ass off. I mean, I can't help myself. If I'm in a scene and it's funny, I break. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I just enjoy it so much when it goes haywire. And I can't help myself. So I'm often that guy cracking up. I'd love to do SNL, you know, and just go off on a laughing spree, you know. You want a comic book?
Yes. And I am old enough.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, I do think that you could do a Joker pretty well.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Yeah, that's a beautiful notion. Thank you. A Joker. Ooh.
That would be dark.
Yeah. I would have a hard time not doing the Nicholson Joker. Yeah.
Yes.
But, yeah. Or like maybe even in the animated show. That'd be so fun. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
I have a question.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good.
Glad. So, what's the most drastic change you've went through for a character?
Right. The most drastic change. For a character. The most drastic change. I wasn't trying, but I lost about 100 pounds while doing The Walking Dead. So if you're watching The Walking Dead, around season 10, I had to like reboot my whole digestive system and like figure out my whole diet plan. And I lost a lot of weight. And like, I was like, the boots, I was like, these boots are heavy. I look like a stick. And so it's very drastic. So I guess that's the answer. I lost a lot of weight for that. But I needed to do it for my health. They usually want me heavier, so I don't know. Maybe that's the answer. That's the answer. I lost a lot of weight, and then I came to the third movie for Fantastic Beasts, and they were like, wonderful, you don't look like Jacob, you know? And then I had to gain it back, a lot of it back, so that was hard. It was easier than getting rid of it, though. What do you want, a comic book or a postcard or?
A comic book.
Okay. Wow. What's that shirt? Iron Maiden. This is for me. Thank you. It's a sticker.
Oh.
Aw. Very nice.
Very nice.
Hi, you're right, Dan.
What's up, brother?
Mine's a bit of an odd question, assuming you like Spider-Man because of the Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah,
But
oh, yeah.
Toby, Andrew, or Tom Holland? And which is your favorite Spider-Man movie?
Oh, which? Yeah. Holy crapazoids. Who do I choose?
You gotta pick one, bro.
Oh my God. Man. I mean, Holland is amazing. Garfield, seeing him again, I was just like, he needs another amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree.
And I said the same for Toby. And Toby, he was, damn, man. Damn it! Damn you! If I have to choose, I gotta choose Toby.
Toby.
Okay, but who do you think is the most comic book accurate?
Oh, Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were hoping for to hear?
Were you hoping for that answer?
Yeah, it was.
Nice. I did it. Yeah. He reminded me of this guy. Oh, really? Nice. This is the part of the show where I like to do a song. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Okay, that's all you get. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter or Mars. In other words, no. Go for it.
I would like the full concert, please.
Hold my hand. In other words, no, I'm kidding. Good.
Hi, Dan. My name is Svetlo. Jacob is my favorite character from the Fantastic Beasts series, so thank you for this character. But my question is about fanboys, because forever for me you'll be Hutch from fanboys. So can you share something interesting from the experience of filming that movie? Because as a huge Star Wars fan, I do relate about a group of friends that want to hijack the new Star Wars movie and to see it before everyone else. So I would like to hear something interesting about the cameos or some other fun story from the set.
Okie dokie. Have you guys know this movie he's talking about? Fanboys?
Yeah, come on.
It's about guys who love Star Wars, who love pop culture. They dress up, you know, in the Star Wars outfits. And this movie was so fun for me to make because I got to basically pay homage to like every movie that I loved growing up. And and it had all these great cameos. And the one that I was most excited about was Carrie Fisher. Okay? And so, oh my God. So there's a scene, she comes out and she's playing a doctor, and our buddy Linus, he's sick and he's in the hospital. And it's this scene where we're all supposed to be like really sad and depressed. And then she comes out and she gives us, like, she's like, you know, he's ready to see you now. And we're all supposed to act, you know, like really sad. But I couldn't help but smile, like every time I looked at her. I was like, you're Carrie Fisher. You know, it was totally inappropriate for the scene. But if you look close enough in those scenes, I'm smiling my ass off in them. And I'm not supposed to be doing that. And I just couldn't help myself because she was Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Comic book?
I would love a comic book.
Okay.
So many catwalks you had to do today.
The power of me in your hand. Do you feel stronger?
In the palm of my hand.
Yes. Do you feel it?
It's very heavy.
Yeah.
It's mighty.
Yeah. Power. Was that weird? That was a little weird. I don't care anymore.
A tiny bit, yeah.
I got a sticker. I got a sticker.
Next question, please.
Hello, Dan.
Hello.
It's an honor to have you here, first of all.
It's an honor to be here.
So I have a personal question more for you.
Did you say a personal question?
Personal
In a way,
question.
yeah, personal opinion, let's say.
All right.
Now that Johnny Depp is kind of out of the picture as the main villain in Fantastic Beasts, what do you think, or how do you think the next movie that comes out will be accepted? Will it be well accepted by the audience?
That is interesting. I think if they were smart, given the trajectory of Johnny Depp's career as it stands, I think that if we do go ahead and do 4 and 5, which would be amazing, it would just be like a 2-part war movie, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's what I signed up for. They need to make these movies. I think if they were like really smart, they'd bring back everybody that played him and have him, you see him as Colin, you know, you see him as Mads, you see him as Johnny, and he keeps switching. Maybe he's a shapeshifter. He should just keep shifting and switching as Dumbledore is chasing him. And you can get a lot of opportunities for a lot of cool actors to come in and play that part. And female actors, right?
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
All I got left are these cool postcards.
Whatever, you got
All right.
me on.
Enjoy. Oh, there's a camera right here at my feet. It's tapping my foot. Tapping it.
Hello.
Where is that? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I really enjoy your work on the Fantastic Beasts.
Thank you.
So what I wanted to ask was like, because there was a change in the actor that played Grindelwald in the second, in the third movie, I wanted to ask how that affected the cast and you personally.
I can only speak for myself, but man, I grew up loving Johnny, loving his work, and then when they said that he wasn't gonna, I was like, are you kidding me? Like,
yes.
I have a scene in the third one with him. This amazing scene in the banquet hall. That scene where I take out the wand and across the table, and I was like, that's an amazing scene. You're going to take that away from me? And so I was not happy. But then they brought in Mads, who I was like, oh, I love Mads. I was in Hannibal with Mads. We were like buddies, and I was like, oh, this is hard to be mad, you know, because you know sometimes you just got to go with the flow. But in my heart, I think Johnny, I'm putting it out there that I think Johnny will have another opportunity at the role. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Thank you.
What happened to your knee? Okay. It sounded funny. I don't know.
Guys, don't hate me, but we have 2 more minutes left, so it will be this question and maybe one more. Because
Can I keep this? This is amazing.
Yeah,
Can I have this for me?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
The whole screen,
I
yeah.
want to put it on my wall at home. There's a look. I'm just going to look at it. Okay, I'm wasting your time. Go ahead.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Very nice to see you and very nice to have you here.
Yep.
It's
good to be seen.
Remembering your character from Fanboys, are you a fan of Rush in real life? And if so, what's your favorite album?
Oh, that's funny. I mean, Tom Sawyer, you know, here's the thing. That movie, they told me right up until the first day of shooting that the band that Hutch loves is Journey. I just listened to Journey, just nonstop. Hutch loves Journey. I get there on the day, and I look down, and I just see all the Rush tapes. And I was all, what's this? I was like being Method with the Journey. And they go, we couldn't get the rights for Journey, it's Rush. So I was like, Hutch loves Rush. And I learned, in the moment, my love of Rush. And I grew to love them more. I mean, my God. Neil Peart, may he rest in peace, genius. Yeah. And so I that was my introduction to Rush.
Amazing, thank you.
Yeah, and I got little fanboys on here. Little representation right there. Here you go, pal. Enjoy.
That will have to be the last question. I am so sorry.
I'm going to be quick.
Are you
I initially just came in line to say that I absolutely love that T-shirt. Can we get a zoom of it? Huh? Can we?
Oh, thank you, Sheriff.
The T-shirt is absolutely fine. I love that
Todd
artwork.
McFarlane.
Yeah. I'm actually planning to get that on a poster in my place I'm moving soon.
Nice.
That's it. Have a nice day.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
We have a little lady.
Oh, yeah,
Should we have her as our last question? Very, very last question.
Here, you get these two. Because he didn't take it.
Who do you think was the better Grindelwald, Johnny Depp or the other one? Who's his name?
You are hysterical. Let's leave him laughing. That's for you, sweetheart. Give her a round of applause, everybody. I can't believe she said that. Johnny Depp with the other guy.
Now, let's give a round of applause to Dan
Oh my
Fogler, who was
Thank you,
absolutely
thank you.
fantastic. I will help you.
Hello.
Woo!
Thank
Woo!
you. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Guys, we
We
will
did
be
it.
back in half an hour with Ross.